Here we are, we're on day 25. Day 25. Not many updates on my front, except for that I've really noticed running continues to get better. I'm actually kind of noticing physical changes in muscle tone, and I have lost about 3 pounds now since we started, so that's another thing. Kids are crazy, but the kids and Eryk are gonna go get a haircut tomorrow, so it's gonna be a big transformation, especially for Eryk. Because Eryk has very long hair. The kids have sort of long hair right now.
We are progressing through. It's actually the end of January. It's the 28th. I got a fresh haircut. Me and the boys went, and I shaved my beard and my mustache. Trying to get used to the clean look. We had a good week. Last week we went to Chuck E. Cheese and we had a really good time. Had some pizza. It was kind of a unique week for me. I was 267 the start of the week, and I had some ups and downs and some kind of plateaus, I guess I would call it. Ups and downs, some plateaus. There was actually 3 days where I didn't lose any weight, and then there was 2 days where I actually gained a half a pound when I weighed myself in the morning. But all in all, I actually still lost 4 pounds, so I'm 263 now. And I would say I did it pretty healthily. I made sure I had 1,800 calories, I had my protein, and I was working out. I started doing free weights. And it has been it's been very fun doing the free weights, doing the dumbbells, the bars. It's almost like I'm back in high school again, and I'm sore. I did some squats too, which I didn't think I'd be able to do, not only because I haven't done them while I'm out of shape, but I have a knee injury. But honestly, it actually helped my knees feel pretty good. Going upstairs, I don't have that knee pain as of this week. Might return, but definitely was sore. Danielle actually told me some of those days where I didn't lose weight or even gained weight could be because I pushed it and I had some sore muscles, some water retention there. So all in all, it was a good week. Lost 4 pounds, started doing free weights, got a haircut. I think that's actually essential to looking good. You feel good. Portraying yourself in your best light kind of has a snowball effect into a lot of aspects. One thing, and this is probably gonna be the title of the video, what I've been doing for the whole 26 days so far is intermittent fasting. I'm a big believer in intermittent fasting. For me personally, I don't have that hunger pain that, has people fall off track. When I do intermittent fasting, I do 18 hours no food, and then I have a 6-hour window. That 18 hours includes sleep, so I usually get like 7-8 hours of sleep. I get good sleep, and I know that's important. So we started eating dinner early. I've never really done that before, around 5:30, so around 11:30 I can have my first meal the next day. And there is a bunch of benefits to intermittent fasting. Number one, it controls your hunger. I've noticed for these 26 days doing this intermittent fasting, I don't have those serious hunger pains, and my hunger, when I do get hungry, has subsided considerably. So that's a huge thing. Danielle does intermittent fasting. She'll probably have a little something to say about it.
Editing Danielle coming in here, and I realized Eryk said I was supposed to talk about intermittent fasting, and I never did. Guess being out of town last week, it slipped my mind. But I do actually have an old video, one of my first videos on this channel that is all about intermittent fasting and my experience on it that goes a little more in depth. So I'll have that linked in the description down below. I have been doing intermittent fasting since I was in high school, and it basically was unintentional. Being a cross-country runner, I used to not want to eat very much throughout the day because it was like tough on my stomach after school to run and have like a lot of food in my stomach. So there'd be days that I wouldn't even eat until after cross-country. And I definitely would go at least 16 hours every day before I ate. So that was just an unintentional way that I started intermittent fasting. I have to say it's the way that my body runs best. I do have coffee in the morning. I usually try to not have too much creamer in it. I know that some people say that 50 calories or less you can have, so I try to do just the serving of, I think it's 30 calories for my creamer. It's like 1 tablespoon. I definitely don't eat food until a lot later in the day, at least noon, sometimes even later than that. And that's just because that's how my body functions the best. My brain feels less foggy that way. And it's a lot easier for me to lose weight that way. I have had so many times, especially like postpartum, where just intermittent fasting alone really helped me accelerate getting back to my pre-pregnancy weight. And I just really, really enjoy it. I think it's a great way of eating. I think it's really good for your health overall. And I know Eryk will go into some of the more effects of why he likes it and why he does it and some of the science behind it. It is a great way to not really have to diet that much. And I think it really helps you just watch the food that you put into your body, because you know you only have like a 6 to 8 hour window to eat, and you plan out your meals a little bit better around that. And I think you don't waste your calories as much because you know you can only eat in that time frame. So you're just thinking about food in like a more healthful way. At least it helped me kind of have a better relationship with food, because I knew I needed to be strategic in what I ate, made sure that it filled me up in that time, and make sure that it had enough energy that I could get me through the next 18 hours after I ate it. So I love it. Oh, and you know what? Another benefit, it made me drink more water and more liquids, because since I'm not able to eat, I have to fill it up with something else. So I definitely drink more water. I think there's so many benefits to it. I'll definitely do it my entire life. It naturally works for my body. I know it's not something that everyone likes, because some people are just more hungry in the morning and they can't get through that. That's totally fine. But if it works for you, I would definitely say continue to do it, because I think it has so many health benefits that we probably don't even know the full amount yet at this point, but it's worth it. I would do it.
I made a video that we never released, and it was during my keto. And if you want to look back at my keto video, I can lose considerably a large amount of weight. I know a lot of weight is water weight, but I did a 3-day fast, and it's just water, a water fast. And I was able to lose like 7 pounds in 3 days. Definitely, if you're gonna try this, consult a doctor or have someone watching you, making sure you're okay, because it is a challenge, but the benefits I think are really good. So when I do fast, I still drink some black coffee. That's basically all I do, and it's working super well. So I am finishing up, going into this next week. Danielle's actually gonna go out of town. She'll be leaving here in a couple hours. So I will be all alone with 3 boys. I don't know. They're downstairs yelling right now. So we'll see how that goes. I might make a little video of how things go. It's gonna be messy and loud, and we might trash the house a little bit. Hopefully I'll be able to fix it and clean up by the time Danielle gets home. But things have been going super good with that 66-day challenge. I've read, closing in on 3 books. My challenge was 7 books, 66 days. And yeah, not only is my body feeling good, my mind's feeling a lot better. So intermittent fasting, I highly recommend, even if it's 16 hours. Try it out. I'm actually going to be going for a 20 to 24 hour fast. I usually do the 18-16. But with 18 hours, you're usually on the cusp of autophagy. So that's kind of my goal with fasting. 20 to 24 hours, that's when autophagy kind of begins. There's, your 24-hour fast, your 3-day fast, 72-hour fast. You got your dry fast where you don't even drink water. I'm gonna do today 20 to 24 hours just so I can kind of maximize the autophagy that I was talking about. Still good to do that 18-6 strategy, the intermittent fasting, taking it up a notch, going for the 20 to 24 hours or 3-day fast. I've done several times and had some great results. So today it's 24 hour fast. 4 more hours left. I had some coffee, made these kids some food. See yourself? So I am finishing up my 24-hour fast. We got about an hour left. So it went pretty well. Not too rough. I've experienced personally when I kind of get into those later stages, I gain more energy. So around like 1 or 2 o'clock today, my goal is 6 o'clock. 1 or 2 o'clock, I got like some really big bursts of energies. That's typical with me. It may, everyone's different, but if you watch the next episode, I'll update you on how much weight I lost in just 24 hours of not eating. Coffee is what kind of gets me through. I still stuck to 4 cups. I still stuck to 4 cups of coffee. Fasting has crazy benefits. It's very interesting. Brought in the 24-hour fast just to kind of touch on the topic of autophagy. I think it's fascinating. I'm hoping probably to do like a 3-day fast, and you can see how that goes. And then something that I haven't tried before is a dry fast where you don't even drink any water. You don't even put like a hard dry fast. You don't even wash your hands. Don't take a shower. If it's raining, you don't go outside. So hopefully I can accomplish that. I think I'll give it a try. So stay tuned, and I will share my results next video.
It's 2040 in Mario and 12. That's already